YMCA here in Rome, New York, has a great program for kids to come and learn music. And now, you know, they're collaborating with a lot of great New Orleans musicians like Troy Andrews and Bonarama and, you know, so many great singers and stuff. So I think it's really great because we get to learn from these kids, and the kids, you know, hopefully will learn something from us too. So Mr. Hank has been so wonderful and to have me here. I'm 16 years old. I started playing violin when I was 4. I was watching TV and I saw an orchestra playing and they showed the violin, and it was like love at first sight. That was for me. I guess it was the sound or whatever, the look. I don't know. But it was just for me, and I've stuck with it. And just I'm classically trained. Just being from Louisiana, New Orleans. We have so much great music, and I wanted to be a part of it. You know, not just classical music, but to actually have a lot of fun with my music. So I've been very fortunate that I've met a lot of very awesome musicians, and I've been able to pick up a little something from everybody I've met along the way. And even just, you know, just hearing stories is great inspiration for music. It really is. And that's what I love about music, is that it's just about you expressing yourself, and it's playing what's in your heart. Scotty is 8 years old, and he's awesome. He's really good. He's got a good handle on everything going on. So that's really very awesome. Now my drummer is 40-some, so, but Mr. Mike acts like he's 8 years old.
Love it. Did a good job. Amanda thinks you're cute. Maybe future wife now. I selected Amanda because of who she is, and the one thing that struck me about her was that she said she was a person, not a product. And I wanted to get to know Amanda the person and have her be a part of this project because it was so important that we captured the spirit of the artists involved, not just the musicianship, which is incredible. So, you know, when I first talked to Amanda's mom, I heard back right away that Amanda thinks that this would be a great project to get involved in. And Amanda's new record company, Rounder, felt the same way.
My name is Ann Nagel. I'm the Director of Marketing and Public Relations. We have a wonderful IMAX theater. It's the only domed IMAX theater in upstate New York.
Tomorrow night, I am going to be there to share with everybody my new IMAX film.
One of the films that we're featuring now is Hurricane on the Bayou, which features Amanda Shaw. Hank Leo got in touch with us from the Y in the Tri-Valley area because he realized that she was in this film and she was coming up to do a project with him, and we thought it would be a lot of fun to do something together.
It's not a film about Katrina. It's not a film, you know, it's not a political type film. Instead, this film is about raising awareness about the devastation of our wetlands. We've been losing our wetlands very rapidly, especially over the past 50 years. We lose about 1 football field's worth every 30 minutes, and that's just incredible. And the reason why it's important to save our wetlands is because wetlands, especially to all of southeastern Louisiana, that's protection from hurricanes like Katrina. The wetlands soak up the storm. They're like a speed bump, and they help slow the force of a storm. So it's very important for us to save our wetlands.
She is going to perform, and there are some other local children, both from the Y there and local in Syracuse, who are going to be performing as well.
show the movie, then we're going to do the performance and some autographs out here. This is Brett, by the way. Brett works at Oneida High School. Brett, we had Amanda come over to the high school on Tuesday.
Yep.
And Brett had Amanda talk to all the kids in the choral program as well as...
We had about 100 kids.
Yeah, 100 kids, and she did a great job.
Hank helped me arrange that in about a week's time.
Glenn Petrie, who's one of the writers of Hurricane on the Bayou, wanted a young person that the young IMAX audience could relate to. He already had Tab Benoit, Alan Toussaint, Marva Wright, some of the greatest musicians from New Orleans involved, and he wanted me to be a part of it so that way the young IMAX audience could relate to the film. And I was like, sure. He saw me in a newspaper, and I was so excited to be a part of it, especially to be among so many great musicians. And we were able to play music and jam and, you know, get to know each other. And that was just a great experience to be a part of.
I hate to see that even sun go down. I hate to see that even sun go down. 'Cause the man I'm loving, he's done left this town. Feeling tomorrow, just like I feel today. Feeling tomorrow, like I feel today. I'm gonna pack my bags, make my getaway. St. Louis woman, without your warm diamond rings. If you didn't have your good looks, you wouldn't mean a thing. If it wasn't for high tide, or your suit. Look at Hurricane on the Bayou. Without the man who loves
Tomorrow my plane leaves at
you,
like 6 in the morning or something like that. The next step after that will be for me to come back here to Rome, New York. So I would really love to. Thank you so much for having me. This is great, and I can't wait to see you guys again soon.
You know I love